They're also most of them are really low. And now the bear axe is going down. That grunt won't be able to pop out. It is able to pop out. Lucky there for Grubby. Again, the poison, one hit by the Demon Hunter, over 100 HP, has already been stolen away from that grunt. 150 HP has gone away from that grunt, so I'm guessing it takes away like 100 HP per poison. So that's why you should always get the Orb of Venom. It's really essential. Also with the Spirit Linger, all the damage will just be spread out amongst the units. And with the Druid of the Claw, always fighting, usually fighting a long linear battle, not really focusing any specific units. It's a great combination to have while playing. And here, well, the Ancient Protector has been put in a nice position, going to is able to take out all those attack all those peons that are currently repairing the main of Grubby, since he has no buildings defending them anymore. And take a look at the food count by Grubby. He's got 47 over 60, but he isn't able to produce a lot, and at this point Remind just has to keep his hero alive. He's got his healing potion, he's got his invulnerability potion, so he doesn't really have to fear that much about getting his hero's damage, and Grubby really needs a shop in the back if he wants to survive this push, but this is looking really awesome for Remind. Still no upgrades on the Druid of the Claw. I always tend to go for some defensive upgrades first, but Remind is like, nah, I'm gangster. I'm not going to get any upgrades. I'm just going to make units, going to go for some more rejuvenations. That's also, especially in this situation, a wise decision. You don't want the upgrades when you're playing so aggressively like this. The things you want to have is an extra rejuvenation and some extra stalling capabilities, or some extra unit that can take damage for you, which you can then easily heal up again. And Remind is trying not to overstay his welcome over here, also moving his bears around every time a Kodo is coming in or something is getting fired, is taking some fire. And Grubby's building a lot of Kodos. He hopes to eat away all those bears and then get back into the fight again. He's finally produced a lot of peons on his other gold mine as well, but he won't be able to take this game home simply because of that economy advantage, because Remind can constantly keep healing up his units. And as you can see, again, the Demon Hunter gets healed, nothing else is damaged. Remind is going in with the push, just making Grubby waste some more resources on repairing, and Grubby can get in a good position here as well, because he's basically locked in the back of his base, and now the Entangle goes off on the Blade Master. Again, the poison damage doing quite a lot, and oh yeah, this is basically the game Remind can play. Even though he might get his unit ensnared, there isn't able to. Grubby won't be able to do much because of his base. He can get out with those units. If you take a look at the army, is pretty large, but he can't take this battle. He can't just go in and eat some bears or whatever, because all of his units are getting blocked in the back. And now he's trying to, but then the Demon Hunter with Remind just comes in. Really nicely done here by Remind. So that means Grubby is forced to focus that Demon Hunter, but the Demon Hunter just goes Invul Pod and basically disables Grubby from doing anything except from getting his Blade Master hurt. Nice mana burn there on the Shadow Hunter. As you can see, this position is basically what is winning Remind this game right now. And there, the Blade Master goes down. Remind can just happily focus down whatever unit comes in his path, because they won't be able to fight simultaneously. And Grubby will be calling this good game shortly. And Remind can just move his injured units to the back and then heal them up again, and then take out another unit with his Entangle. And really nicely done. Bears are still an effective strategy on Twisted Meadows, even though most orcs tend to say that lures are basically a death win for them. But on some maps, and if it's played right, they can still be pretty damn dangerous, as Remind has shown right here. And now the Shadow Hunter will be going down, and this is pretty funny because the Demon Hunter levels to level 5, and he's trying to micro it away, but it does die eventually. Bam, no, bam, there it goes down, and then Grubby says good game, and come on, say it, good game, and then he leaves after the Demon Hunter dies. That's pretty funny. But this game was won by Remind. Really awesome play, and there's something when you're playing against Orc or Twisted Meadows. Some orcs say you always gotta know what the Blade Master is doing. But there are also some alternatives of what you can do when the Blade Master isn't there, like what Remind showed this game. Go for the peons, go for some aggressive play, go for the economy. And that really paid off well for Remind over here, especially since Grubby wasn't able to get his second hero out. He wasn't able to get his Spirit Lodge and his bestiary at the same time. So it's really impressive play by Remind, and once again shows that strategy is really, really, really important in a strategy game. Which makes perfect sense, of course. And after a short break, we will go to the second game, which will also be of Remind against Grubby. And I'm going to take a look at what map it was. I think it was Terran Stand. And yep, it's a Terran Stand game of Grubby versus Remind. And again, the DA TV is in there, Star Wars commentator, I guess. And also get the game to the 1 minute mark and pause it there. Yo, so what up? We're back. Second game, Terran Stand, 1 minute mark. Going to resume. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and resume. So 1 minute 1, 1 minute 2. Well, fucking shit. I still got it at 8 times speed. Gonna have to restart it. I was so good, so I managed to pause it at 8x speed at exactly 1 minute. But then I totally forgot to turn off the 8x speed again. It's a pretty stupid move. So please get it back at the 1 minute mark again. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Wish I could restart this, but I already got a shitload of time recorded, so not be able to do that. Well, should have it at the 1 minute mark again. If you don't, you're screwed. We're going to resume it anyway. So we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resume. So 1 minute 1, 1 minute 2. 1 minute 3, 1 minute 4, etc., etc., etc. So take a look at the base. Grubby again going for Altar Burrow Barracks, and Remind instead is going for the Ancient of War creep. And the reason why he's not going for bears on Terran Stand is because Terran Stand is pretty much a Druid of the Talon map. It's not as good for bears as Twisted Meadows is because of the creep camps. Also, these creeps are pretty easily creepable with Druid of the Talon and with just heroes alone. Where the creeps on Twisted Meadows are a lot harder for Elf to creep when he's upgrading to his tier 3. So therefore he's not going for Druid of the Claw on this map. And if you take a look at Remind's base, he's probably going to build a close-off base to get his Ancient of Winds inside. Perhaps he's going to leave an opening or two. Probably just one opening or a closed base. And take a look at Remind's creep. He's bringing the Wisp here. And as you can see, he's getting the Wisp as close to that Archer as he can. Which will make the Renegade Wizard cast Lightning Shield on the Archer because it's simultaneously in touch with both the Ancient of War and with the Wisp. I just got an SMS. Thought it was my girlfriend, but no, it's the voicemail. Always fucking annoying. Tip: you still have a voicemail message that you didn't listen to yet. Yeah, guess why I didn't listen to my fucking voicemail? Because I don't want to. So don't fucking spam me with all these fucking messages saying I got unlistened voicemail messages. Honestly, that's so annoying. But anyway, the reason why the Lightning Shield was cast is because the Archer was in touch with two different Night Elf units, since the Tree of the Ancient of War gets seen as a unit in this case. And then the Renegade Wizard cast Lightning Shield, and then Remind moved in the Archer to get the Lightning Shield to damage the creeps, to actually make it work against them. And what you gotta watch out for, as I mentioned, I'm sure I mentioned before in other audios, is that you do not want your Lightning Shielded Archer to kill those units, because the Lightning Shield is a spell casted by the creeps, so it's not seen by the game as an effect of your unit. If you kill your opponent's unit with Lightning Shield, when you got Lightning Shield on your Archer, which isn't casted by you, you will not get any experience nor gold from the kill you got. And Remind is going in here with the Ancient of War, and this is a really nice creep over here, which enables him to get level 3 pretty quickly with just one Archer, while merely closing off his base. Probably gonna build in, and I don't know, he's gonna go for the Ancient of War there, or if he's gonna go for an Ancient of Wonders inside. And that base is pretty easily closed off, and it can trap units fairly easily as well. And Remind is creeping this, but Grubby, I think, knows that Remind will be going for this creep pattern. He's going in at the moment with the Blade Master. He's deciding not to go to the base, but he's going for the creep cam instead. And Remind knows that Grubby would be incoming because he got a Dust of Appearance over there. and that's Dust of Appearance instantly casted, mana burn going off on the Blade Master.